Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, hopping into Garp's challenge, Heavenly Demon 2 with the new Kaido and his All-Stars. So that's the team, those are the supports, let's dive in. Now, I've been having a lot of fun with this particular unit, and to be honest, I definitely did not give them the credit that I initially thought what they definitely deserve now that I've actually played around with them. They are a lot of fun. They are very intricate and they bring a different dimension to team building, which I actually really enjoy. The way they work is you actually get end of turn damage, very similar to V1 Kaido, if you have 6 powerhouses on the team. If you don't, and you only have 5, you can still get their 2.5 times color affinity boost to powerhouse, dex, and strength characters, but you can still build a team with these guys just centric around strength and dex. Very similar to Verse Wipeout and Shanks, where they're centric around 2 colors being int and psi. The strength and dex color of Kaido and the All-Stars, or Kaido and his Beast Pirates, whatever you want to call them, works really, really nicely. And the different dimension they bring with their amazing super swap, getting all the cooldown with their captain ability, getting a full charge of special with their super switch, and giving cooldown with their special, just it's so much fun to use, and they are just such a powerful and a very, very fun unit, especially when we are taking on harder content in the game. As you guys can see here on the Monet stage, we are just going to stall 1 turn. We are then going to use our Beast Pirates friend captain to then get the color affinity boost of 2.5 to use Reiju to take out this Monet stage, which works really, really nicely. The fun thing about this particular unit is they're kind of like V1 Kaido, and they just bring a different dimension to the powerhouse class that just involves a lot more speed, but also have a viable special, not only for cooldowns, but for doing damage, as well as being a color affinity booster. And they're going to work really, really well in Kazuna's moving forward, which is just super, super nice. On to the next stage against Virgo, he puts up 2 turns of defense up, a very common trait that we do see along this particular piece of content. And he doesn't let us use an orb buff, which is very annoying. But thanks to Whitebeard, the one that came out alongside Roger and Odin, and having 3 other strength characters on the team, we can actually get 3 turns of an attack boost as well as remove that defense up, which works out really, really nice. On the next stage against Caesar, he gives us a full board of block orbs, 5 turns of paralysis, 5 turns of special one, and 1 turn of paralysis. Reiju handles the paralysis. The support of Shuri also handles the poison, and thanks to the carryover effect of the attack boost from Whitebeard, we can actually get around the damage thanks to the attack boost he provides. We have limited rare recruit Lucy here. As you guys will see, he's a non-powerhouse unit, and this is what I was talking about, but he's great because he can remove block orbs, he can remove special blind, and he's a strength character too, which means that he works well for Whitebeard. He does work underneath Kaido and the All-Stars as well, which is really, really nice. And this is what I'm talking about when it just sort of brings a different dimension to the team, because you don't have to sort of solely build the team around powerhouse characters, which is really nice. On the Pika stage, he has 2 turns of defense up. You need to use a chain lock on this particular stage, so thanks to a Kaido in the Kuzan support and his verse ability, it works really nicely. We're then going to use our Beast Pirate special here for the color affinity boost. Make sure you're in the strength variation when you do that, though. Very important. As you guys can see, we haven't actually used the super switches yet, so make sure you guys start as the strength variation, which is Kaido at the beginning. Onto the treble and doffy stage, you get 1 turn of paralysis, which doesn't matter. But on this stage, they normally make Dex Orbs unfavorable, but thanks to the versatility of Akainu using it on the previous turn, we can actually get around that. We can then switch with our friend captain Beast Pirates to get the super switch to get the cooldowns. Thanks to that 2.5 times color affinity boost that they do provide to powerhouse characters, we can actually use Reiju to take out Sugar on the very first turn. On the second turn, we're basically just going to do the exact same thing, but with our captain this time. We're then going to switch, get the full special charge, use their special, get a 2.5 times color affinity boost, and with the single orb on the Beast Pirates, we can actually take out Treble here. The 2.5 color affinity boost, I'm not normally a big color affinity booster fan, but when color affinity works, it's really nice, and 2.5 is nothing to scoff at. On the next stage against Mark Weiss, Senior Pink, and Gladius, they put up 5 turns of damage reduction, and this is where Reiju's really good. Because our captain is quick on this particular stage, Reiju's great because she can not only remove the damage reduction, but she can actually give us a conditional boost against poison. And with that, we can actually take out both Mark Weiss and Senior Pink on the very first turn. Switch into Kaido, that way you can guarantee yourself a strength orb. And that way you can actually start building up the versatility of a Kaido once again. Just be careful not to like do too much damage on Gladius. Very important that you do take him out on the second turn. Don't try and take him out on the first time because he will kill you. Just be mindful of that. On the second turn, switch with your Beast Pirates back into the quick variation. That way you can give yourself a matching orb. You can switch with your captain as well. That way you can give yourself a matching orb. Because you really want to actually farm up some orbs here with the Kaido. So that way you get the versatility ready to go by the final stage. Onto the Diamante stage now. He gives us 5 more turns of Special Bind. And this is where we need to make sure we go back into the strength variation of our captains. Because we want to use our Limited Rare Recruit Lucy special here. Limited Rare Recruit Lucy is going to remove the Special Bind. But also give us an attack boost to our strength characters. Provided our captain is strength. And with that, we can actually take out Diamante in one fell swoop. As you guys will see here, we are on some pretty low HP. So you can't really take a shot from Gladius. You can't take a shot from Diamante. So just be very, very careful. And that little bit of pinch healing from Reiju actually helps out quite a bit. Make sure to finish off with your strength characters. That way you can take out Diamante easy peasy and move on to the final stage against the Doflamingos. Now against the Doflamingos, you want to make sure you have that versatility of a Kaido back and ready to go. Because they give us a full bottle block orbs. They put up 2 turns of defense up, which we can remove with Whitebeard and get an attack boost. And then we can remove the block orbs, get an orb boost and a chain lock with a Kaido, and get a conditional boost with his amazing versatility. Even though Akainu is a quick unit, he's just so good for this particular piece of content, as he pretty much is everywhere he goes. He's just such an absolute weapon. With that, we are just going to have a lot of damage with our Beast Pirates. We do have a little bit of color affinity boost, thanks to the Judge support or the Kid support on our Limited Rare Recruit Lucy. Either one of those will work fine because you can't use color affinity on the final stage. And that's what Kaido does. Even though we are in a 4.5 times captain, we don't have that dual form. We can take out both the Dofies, no issues whatsoever. So that's going to wrap up the video anyway, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me if you're new to the channel too. Hit that big red subscribe button. But guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of the day. As always, guys, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.